Found a little gas station thing on my way to Helios 1. Might not be much here. Doesn't seem to be much here. Ammo. Just kind of like supplies. What's this? Oh, it's just like ammo and stuff that's here. That's all, I guess. Oh, wait, that had a rat away. Nuka-Cola. I didn't mean to take that. Oh well. I have it now. Okay. I also have a gun that I just found. It seems to do a lot of damage. I have the holy hand grenade, but I don't want to use that. Who are these people? I don't know, they're enemies.
You're mine.
That did not do nearly the damage I wanted.
That's the last. You're mine.
Huh. This gun is supposed to do more damage than my other one. That's why I'm trying it out. Supposedly. Maybe I should take that. Okay. So, vipers are here. There was Rataway there. I don't really know what the vipers are, what they do. They're just sort of another gang that exists in this area, it seems. Anyway, I think this is Helios 1 over here. I mean, it says Helios 1 on it, and it's where my marker leads to, so I would assume. Okay, well there are friendlies here, it seems. I don't know exactly what their deal is. Hi, you seem to be having trouble walking.
Stay where you are. This is a restricted area. State your business. Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building.
Okay.
He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress.
I'm gonna check on the troopers sent from Camp Forlorn Hope.
Yeah, they were here a while ago. Gave them all I could, which wasn't much. But as many problems as we're having here, I know they've got it worse. I've seen soldiers get assigned there. It's like they got told they were gonna die. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. If you're trying to track them down, we put a GPS marker in the supply crate. You can track it with your Pip-Boy. Good luck.
Really? Okay. Shouldn't there be more people than this defending a power plant?
There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead.
Ooh. That was the Brotherhood of Steel here.
Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs.
Why are you hearing that in front of the front lines?
I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell,
That does make
if we
sense.
lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand.
Goodbye.
Later.
Okay.
Hello.
Why the puppy?
Hey, welcome aboard.
She said something about a supply crate around here. Where's this leading me to? Oh, back to Forlorn Hope. Up to the supplies. Talk to the idiot wearing sunglasses in the back of Helios plant. Well, I'm here. I might as well do this. I'm here to talk to an idiot. I suspect I know who the idiot is, but I'm not entirely
supposed to be
sure.
relieved any day. That's what they keep telling us. I don't think anyone's coming.
Probably not. What is in here? People are sleeping. What is it? That's not a place I'm allowed to go, apparently. It's probably just a way in that's less advantageous for them. Hi. What's over here? Ooh. I fell. That's what's over here. That's a place to go, but there's also up. Someone seems to be living here. Ooh. That looks kind of pretty. Hello. Okay. Oh, I have appeared to have gone around in a circle. Alright. There are a couple doors I missed, so I guess I will go look at them. I can't go through that door. Alright. Where's this way? Did I go this way before? This looks very unsafe. Archimedes testing. Tuesday, February 16th at 2 p.m. technicians will be returning to test Archimedes and its connectivity with our plant security system. Under no circumstances should any employee be outdoors on the plant grounds until the alarm klaxon has ceased and an all clear is given. We have death and dismemberment waivers from all our employees on file. We are not responsible for any accidents that should occur during this procedure. Protective eyewear is mandatory for all technicians observing from the tower deck. Results. The initial testing of Archimedes was a success, though not an unqualified one. Several minor systems were overloaded despite all precautions taken, and the 2.5 minutes of downtime following the test is something we can work on improving. More importantly, we received reports from nearby facilities that they experienced system-frying power fluctuations at the time of the test. Notably the Black Mountain Communications Array and the military bunkers at Hidden Valley. We're going to make it a priority next time to prevent such collateral damage. Brig Gen Scott Lowe of the U.S. Army will be visiting the facility starting next Monday and staying on-site indefinitely. When Archimedes goes live, he will be the only person here allowed to authorize its use for anything other than a test. Civilian employees are not required to salute, but it is expected of everyone that you observe through grooming and hygiene regimens and dress neatly while the General is with us. The General expects the best from all his men, and Poseidon men should be no different in the presence of such a fine, decorated soldier. Okay, can I tell him? A Poseidon Energy publication for new employees. As a member of Poseidon family, it will be natural for you to become enthusiastic about our incredible endeavors you'll be undertaking with us, and to want to tell others. But just a second there, my good man. Let's take a minute to consider what could happen if company information fell in the wrong hands, and whose hands those might be. Can I tell my wife? Well, let's say you do. You tell her not to tell anyone. Your bond is sacred, but a woman's idle tongue is the devil's plaything. No sooner do you leave from work the next day than she's on the phone telling her best friend Candy. And Candy tells Gertie, Gertie tells Maxine, Maxine tells Lulu, and while Lulu is telling Doris, a Chinese agent posing as an American operator listens in, and the next thing she's on the line with the Forbidden City singing like a treasonous canary. The following day, you and your wife are bound in shackles, and China is sitting in the controls of our entire arsenal. Can I tell my children? What for? Father wouldn't want his kids to look up to him. Don't be that father. One day at school, Evan Bulinikov will get more than lunch money out of your kids. Will have the national secrets. And while they're parading him through red squares national hero, your children will be working in forced labor camps. Right next to you and your beautiful young wife, who's now wrinkled and homely since the communists have banned makeup because it expresses individuality. Can I tell my drinking buddy? Surely if there's somewhere safe a man can place his trust, it's with his other male friends, but how much do you really know about them? Are they friends or comrades? Don't be too sure even if the most transparent window can hide secrets when it's lined with iron curtains. Always remember you're a member of two families now, and you have obligations to both. But your obligation to the Poseidon family is greater, because while your children may misbehave and your friends may change and your wife may nag and cheat on you, Poseidon Energy will always be paying for and protecting your way of life. Don't tell anybody anything about the projects conducted at Poseidon Energy. When pressed, tell them that your job is repetitive and not worth discussing, but the company is nurturing and gives good benefits and is always looking for new talent. That was a lot. A lot of propaganda to read. Oh, map marker. Where did that map marker send me? I don't know, it gave me map markers. Don't know. I'm very confused, but it's marked something. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. This was not important. I went that way. I'm going this way now. There was another door down here I didn't take. Is this where the idiot is? This might be where the idiot is. I thought... Is it... Okay,
Hey, man.
different idiot than what I thought it was.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they?
Settle down, I'm not here to replace anyone.
Damn right you're not. Goddamn right. Why would they? You can't top this guy. Just a little more time. You can't keep Fantastic down for long.
Okay, what job do you have here?
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No Fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
You are gross. What are you trying to do?
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes.
Well, no,
Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it.
Do you want to go near
an
it?
omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying?
How would someone retarget the mirrors?
There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran.
Why should the power go to the Strip and McCarran?
Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Why are you worried about being replaced?
Worried? Do I look worried to you?
A little bit.
I got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
What exactly do you do?
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers.
So you
Sometimes
actually
I make up
don't
little stories
know
in my
what
head
you're
about what the
doing.
numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day.
How did you get this job?
It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Wow.
Here, you want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist?
I guess I'm more of a drifter.
I see. Then you must have some special business here for them to have let you through.
Yeah.
Interesting. Forgive me for prying, but I'm curious. Are you with a particular group?
Ooh.
Very well, yes. I'm part of the followers of the apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world.
Uh-huh.
Now your turn.
My true allegiance is to myself. I think that might be true. I don't want to say I'm with the NCR because I'm really not. The NCR is good in a lot of places, but not fully.
Then for everyone's sake, I hope you serve a worthy master. Are you a maker of war or peace?
Peace.
That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim to the followers of the apocalypse over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world.
What more is there to this place than a power plant?
I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've
Ooh.
seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military, targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes.
You think Archimedes is a weapon?
Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up.
The Brotherhood of Steel knew about Archimedes?
They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived.
The NCR asked me to increase the plant's power output.
Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it.
Okay. Where should I route the power?
The NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly
I do
is the
remember
most
this quest a
rational
little
and
bit
humane
now.
choice.
There's a area I can send it to that's has people that just kind of need power, like they're just people trying to get by, and the NCR just wants it for their own stuff, you know? Already trust me with this.
I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have.
I see. Why are you here?
I was sent here when we saw that the NCR had taken it. We have no record of the facility, but its original builders were cause for concern. I'm to determine the threat level of this place and do everything in my power to prevent the revival of any dangerous pre-war technology. The NCR let me stay because they are desperate for answers about this place, but I've kept them in the dark.
I see. The NCR doesn't know about the weapon?
Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time.
Tell me more about the followers of the apocalypse.
Humanity lost many things after the war. Methods of agriculture, techniques for survival. We took it upon ourselves to piece together this knowledge and bring it back to them.
Go on.
Other things weren't lost, but were blocked from our collective memory. Knowledge of what we're capable of and how things spiral out of control. It's in our nature to want to forget truths that keep us awake at night. And for that reason, it's all the more important that the followers walk the ways to remind people of them.
I see. Where are the followers based around here?
We're scattered mostly. We go where we're needed. Our largest presence is in Freeside, at Old Mormon Fort. Other than that, I know Dr. Usanagi set up a practice near the Crimson Caravan, and a man we trained is operating out of the Aerotech building. Another man, Tom Anderson, was looking into water supply problems in Westside, but that was a while ago.
I don't fully remember this group of people. Like, after I got through to a certain point in the game, I didn't play too much more. So I don't actually remember Followers of the Apocalypse. Did the Followers work together with the NCR?
We did for a time, but our goals differ. The NCR only cares to expand their wealth and their reach. For us, territory boundaries mean nothing, and prosperity has to be for everyone, not just citizens of the NCR.
I see.
So parting was inevitable. While the NCR pushes east, we clean up the mess they leave behind, try to provide some stability.
I see. Okay.
Goodbye.
I am glad I talked with him. Pardon me. Where does this go? Oh wow. Here's all those solar panels. Okay. So I will have a choice. Activate this one main for the Eastern Control Terminal. I see. I see. I want to sort of discover the other areas that I'll be restoring power to first, I feel. Because I don't fully remember myself what those places are. I think Freeside is one of them, but I don't really remember, and I don't know if I can go back and change it later is the thing. So I think I'm gonna continue on with this other quest they have for me. I'll get stuff out of the supply cache and then track down this other group of people. And then we'll figure out what we're doing. Where's this place at? This way? I was kinda hoping it would be close by. But it is not. Okay. Oh. Well, here we go. Forlorn Hope, Letter 8. To my brothers, if you're reading this, then I was probably killed by some slimy Legion scum and got lucky. Hopefully the bastard's dead and 6 feet under, but if not, you better avenge me or I will haunt you till the day I die. Quincy, please kill Legion dogs that I wasn't able to. Letter 1. To my dearest Ellen, we're in a tough spot here, and none of the men expect to make it out alive. Things look pretty grim. I'm running this so that if anything happens to me, you know how much you meant to me. I was foolish to join the NCR and leave you behind, and I've regretted it every second of the day that I've been here. My only wish now is to see you again and hold you in my arms. The only thing that keeps me going are my thoughts of you. Just know that I made mistakes, but you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm sorry, and I love you. Aww.
From me.
Okay. That wasn't completely unexpected. Okay. So we have this shipment thing. Oh, so we have the supplies. Okay. I guess that's all we do with that, then. Weird. Hello.
Nice to see a friendly face around here. We don't get many visitors of your esteem. Something I can do for you?
Found some dog tags.
Hey, you've been a big help. I wanted to give you something for helping me out. It's not much, but here you go.
Thank you. Thanks.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
You know anything about Dr. Richards' missing medical supplies?
No, can't say I do. I got my own problems to worry about.
Oh. Found supplies you were
I
looking
take
for.
it my men were dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. I want to know about this.
Cool.
Thanks again for finding those supplies.
Things are in
Things are
camp.
still pretty damn rough, but we're keeping it together.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Right. I still haven't figured out the medical mystery thing.
That red
I
beret's looking good,
think I need to increase my speech. So I need to level up a little bit more and increase my speech skill. Where's the dude? There you are.
I heard you've been helping out Quartermaster Mays. I appreciate it. We need all the help we can get around here.
I helped him get
I heard.
supplies.
The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
Oh. Technically, I already did that. But, did I increase my medical know-how? I think I did. Skills. Medicine is 50. Why do I keep doing that button? That's not the correct button to use. Anyway.
Hey, I didn't expect to see you here. What can I do for you?
Major said you might need help.
With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand.
Okay.
Do you have any medical experience?
Yes, I have some.
Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
Okay. I see. Man's leg is severely injured and may require amputation to save him. Are you sure you want to attempt operation? Medicine 50 or higher required. Use medical equipment? Oh. An prisoner suffered close range blast trauma. His upper torso was covered in cuts and is severely burned. Improper treatment will kill him. Medicine 75. Tweezers, Med-X, and a super stim pack. Okay, I see how this is working. Medicine 35 or higher. Multiple machete wounds and proper treatment might kill him. Treat with medicine. Hey, that is good. Was there anyone else? Okay, so that one required. What's his equipment? Tweezers, Med-X, and super stim pack. So I need tweezers. Do we have tweezers around here? There's a medical brace. Medical brace, Med-X, and bone saw. I do not have a bone saw. Not yet, anyway. There's tweezers.
Hey.
Okay. Operation with medicine. I think I can do this with just medicine. Oh wow. Use medical equipment. Let's see how this works out. The extreme loss of blood, the patient goes in a circular cycle. Quickly use a super stomach to stabilize the patient. The patient will make a complete recovery. Awesome.
I've got a lot to do. Make it quick.
I finished looking over your patients.
Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Huh, the circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks.
Cool, okay.
Hello.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you here. We could definitely use your help.
Finished helping Dr. Richards.
Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in this area and give us an advantage at Hoover Dam.
Do you have the troops?
We've been reinforced fairly well thanks to your help. I'd say the odds are in our favor. However, if you help out a little more around the camp, we'd be in a good enough position to send our best men to help retake Nelson.
I have a question about the NCR.
I can spare a few moments. Make it quick.
How do things... What's your take on NCR's position? How do things look around?
Well, things have been improving lately. More supplies, more troops. We might actually be able to turn things around.
What's your take on the NCR's position?
It's no picnic, I'll tell you that much. My troops are out here every day dying for the NCR, but they've left us out to dry. We have no men or supplies, and we're stretched too thin trying to guard the entire river. If the brass back home could get their heads out of their asses long enough to send support, we could turn this all around.
Talk about something else.
Make it quick. Watch yourself out there.
Okay. So he still wants some more assistance, technically. Return to Major Politely.
Back already? What do you need?
I
Watch yourself out there.
don't know what it wants me to do about that.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
That's kind of weird that he's not really talking to me about much else. I guess he just wants me to do other stuff around here. Let's see. I can keep doing this one until I level up again. That'll work out okay. Let's see. Where else do I have to go? Lots of places. Okay. I guess I can head to Delta. That's fairly close by.